Have you ever wondered how scuba gear was invented and how it revolutionized ocean exploration? The story begins in 1943, a time when the mysteries of the ocean depths were largely untapped. Enter Émile Gagnon, a French engineer, and Jacques Cousteau, a French naval officer and explorer. Together, they invented the first self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, or scuba gear. This complex yet ingenious device is made up of a tank of compressed air, a regulator to control the airflow, and a mouthpiece that delivers the air to the diver. The heart of this invention was adapting a demand valve that Gagnon had designed for gas generators. They transformed this device into a life-giving tool that would automatically provide air to the diver on demand. This breakthrough invention was a game changer, opening up a whole new world beneath the waves. In 1944, Cousteau and Gagnon began selling the Aqualung, the first commercial scuba gear. The invention of scuba gear was not just a technological achievement, it was a revolution. This revolution was not about overthrowing governments or societal norms, but rather about breaking the chains that bound us to the surface of the ocean and venturing into the depths of the underwater world. With the creation of the self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, or scuba gear, divers were no longer tied to a surface supply of air. They were free to move about in the water, to dive deeper, and to stay underwater for longer periods of time. This newfound freedom was a game changer. Before scuba gear, divers were limited in their mobility and depth. They relied on cumbersome diving suits and helmets, connected by long hoses to a surface air supply. This not only restricted their movement, but also limited the depth they could reach, as the air pressure had to be carefully managed. But with the advent of scuba gear, these constraints were lifted. Divers could now carry their own source of air in a compact tank strapped to their backs. They could regulate the airflow themselves, taking in more or less air as needed. This gave them the freedom to move in any direction, to swim with the fish, to float weightlessly in the water, and to immerse themselves fully in the underwater environment. This revolution in diving technology opened up new possibilities for underwater exploration and discovery. Coral reefs, shipwrecks, caves, and deep-sea creatures, previously only glimpsed from afar or through the lens of a submarine, were now within reach. Divers could observe these wonders up close, interact with them, and document them in ways never before possible. But more than just enabling exploration, scuba gear also transformed our understanding of the ocean. It gave scientists and researchers the tools to study marine life in its natural habitat, to observe the effects of climate change on coral reefs, to discover new species, and to map the ocean floor. Scuba gear transformed the way we explore and understand the ocean. It turned the ocean from a mysterious and dangerous realm into a world of discovery and wonder, a world that we are only just beginning to understand. But how has scuba gear affected our relationship with the ocean? Let's take a moment to think about it. Scuba gear has transformed our understanding of the underwater world. It has given us the ability to explore the ocean's depths, to see its beauty, and to understand its mysteries. It's not just a tool for adventure, but also a tool for research and conservation. Marine biologists, for instance, use scuba gear to study marine life in its natural habitat. From the smallest plankton to the largest whale, scuba gear allows scientists to observe, document, and learn about these creatures in ways that would be impossible from the surface. Ecologists, on the other hand, use scuba gear to explore and study underwater ecosystems. They examine coral reefs, seagrass meadows, and kelp forests, gaining insights into how these systems work and how they are affected by human activities. Archaeologists use scuba gear to investigate underwater sites, uncovering shipwrecks and submerged cities that tell stories of our past. These discoveries not only shed light on human history, but also provide important information about changes in sea levels, climate, and coastal environments. Geologists use scuba gear to study the ocean floor, examining the rocks, sediment, and processes that shape our planet. Engineers, too, use scuba gear in the design and construction of structures like bridges, docks, and offshore wind farms. But scuba gear is not just for professionals. Enthusiasts around the world use it to explore local waters, to photograph marine life, and to participate in citizen science projects. These experiences often inspire a deeper appreciation for the ocean and a commitment to its protection. Through these many uses, scuba gear has helped to raise awareness of the ocean environment and the need for its conservation. It has given us a first-hand experience of the ocean's wonders and its challenges, and has motivated many to take action to protect it. Scuba gear is a unique and vital technology that serves a human and environmental need for oceanic exploration and protection. It is a tool that connects us to the ocean and to ourselves.